Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Today is Thursday, June 6th. Let's try to continue our pretty damn decent day of trading yesterday, and let's see if we can roll it into today, and let's have a banger of a morning right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, let's take a quick look at the commodities market. This is oil, pretty much in a pretty big chop range zone here since pretty much since midnight here. So let's see. Started the video a little late today. It's 8:06 in the morning. Gold, we have been pretty much in a downtrend. We had some high impact news this morning at 7:30, which included U.S. initial jobless claims and U.S. trade balance, and that actually obviously caused the markets to kind of spike there at 7:30. Taking a quick look at our trades from yesterday, gold had a beautiful winner. Got activated into the long, pretty much the last inside bar where this would have validated in the setup for our gold session. 35 ticks or $350. Took that one yesterday, live stream. Beautiful trade there. Let me put this one here. All right, and then also in gold, gold unfortunately had two losers yesterday. So session one got activated into the short, and we got knocked out for 18 ticks or $180 in loss there. And session two was also a loser. Unfortunately, we did get activated here into the long. Was kind of stuck in this range here for almost an hour and a half, and got knocked out there for 30 ticks. So hopefully honestly, all of the morning strategies have been pretty red hot lately. So hopefully here we can continue on that trend for today. Currently there is a setup here in oil. So I got about 2 minutes before this candle closes, and we'll see if we have a setup here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Looking at our dashboard, we currently set at $50,886 on the eval, and our levels. So our levels this morning on the ES, pretty much two trading opportunities that I see, but we'll start at the 15-minute level, which is at 53.72, 53.39, and we've got another one at 53.13. 5-minute levels currently sit at 53.66, which we kind of just tapped into, and a little rejection here. 53.55, which I am going to be using as a target for my take profit here off of this first trade setup that I see. And my entry on this order is going to be 53.44 to go to the long. Stop loss, 15-minute level, 53.38. So risking 7 3/4 to make 10.5 points. And then down here, I've got another long setup at 53.13, but I do have an active order to go long if we can get back to this 53.44 level. Again, posted these all on Discord already this morning. Do that way before the market opens. And then on the NQ, be very careful up above us. You've got blue sky breakouts up here. The only trade that I like so far, we've got a 15-minute level at 19.069, and then we got another 5-minute level at 19.053. That's what I will be targeting on this trade. My entry is going to be right off of this 19.030 level. I've got a few levels of stop below us, 19.027, 19.008, and 18.997. So that's what those trades are going to look like. Looking for a retracement, bounce off this level, target this level right here. Seems like a pretty easy trade in my opinion. All right, no setup in oil. So this setup here got invalidated. Stick around in the next few minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. And we also had a Rob reversal trade yesterday. Beautiful trade. Made 35 points or $700 on this trade. Got activated into the long based off of our setup here at the 11:15, 11:30 candle, and got activated into the long. Pretty much an easy 30 points. really didn't take much heat on this trade whatsoever. So we'll keep an eye on this one as well to see if there is any trade setups that come along. So stick around. In the next few minutes, you'll see all the trades for the day and my recap at the end of the day. See you in a little bit.
Order canceled.
All right, so here is our first setup of the morning, which is an oil session 1. And gold is actually going to get activated here as well. So we are in gold and in oil sessions. Let's start with oil. So oil, we get 2 inside bars. Obviously, we take a long off of the first inside bar when you put your stop loss at the bottom of our source candle, which is the white up bar. That's about 29 ticks. So we're looking at about $290 of profit. And at this point, gold is also in a long out of that green inside bar. Love, honestly, the momentum on both of these trades. Gold obviously rushed out of the gates there. That was for 36 ticks or $360 on gold. The momentum push was so strong, it already took me to over 70% take profit. So I reduced my risk down to, I believe, $160 here on this trade. And we just get some really, really nice momentum in gold here. And, you know, obviously, if I look at oil, oil starts to kind of stall out, but still, that's the push that we want. We want the push out of that area, out of consolidation. Gold here makes a final push to take full take profit, $360 in gold. Fantastic. So we are pretty much done. There we go. So gold gets hit right there. And now all my concentration here is on oil. So I know that we just made $360 in gold. This trade's $290. We add those up, it's about $350. I'm sorry, $650 worth of profit. So right there, we kind of tested that overnight open level there at the bottom. It was kind of just ranging there for a little while. And again, I don't use the overnight open as a filter or piece of confluence or anything like that. But again, I like to have it on my chart, as I stated many times, just kind of as a reference to the market. Oil then really starts to push really strongly. I already reduced my risk on this trade as well. Reduced it down to 50% based on, actually right there is where I moved my my stop loss based on that really nice up candle that we got in oil. And here I'm just looking for a final push here to take full take profit. Beautiful trade in gold and in oil session 1.
Target filled.
Damn, what a good day of trading. I mean, just an absolute freaking perfect day of trading. Unfortunately, there was no Rob reversal today, so that would have made it an absolute unicorn of a day. But besides not having a setup on that, everything won today, which is, as a trader, those are some of the days that, you know, you just really love. Your cash account's up, if you're trading with prop firms, that's up. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling going into, honestly, the new month and finishing off this week strong. All those things are super important. First off, I'd like to apologize that this video is coming out so late. I'm recording this at 9:52. Got busy at work, had to rush off to coaching my daughter's. She was in a travel softball tournament that started today. So just honestly got home, and I wanted to make sure I came out with this video because, one, I just wanted to share with everyone how simple a strategy can be. It makes it super easy to trade. It avoids a lot of revenge trading and over trading. And, you know, I was looking at my statistics for May, and yeah, my cash account trading, you know, oil and session 2, and man, I paid barely any money in commissions. You know, can't remember exactly how many trades it was, but it was an average of 2 trades per day. And one, it's green, which is fantastic. 2, you're not paying a shit ton of money on commissions. And 3, you know when to go in, when to go out. I don't know. There's something to be said about it. But let's jump into gold. So gold trade, obviously, you guys just saw in the video. We got activated here on the long at 8:15, 8:20 candle close. We got activated to the short. Max size. Now remember this to factor in your take profit and stop loss. You're just pretty much taking your stop loss to the bottom of the source candle in this case because we are going long, and you get 36 ticks. So remember, I keep my risk at 36 ticks. Anything under 40 ticks, I leave it right there. If it's 40 ticks and higher, then I reduce down to 35. So this was a 36 tick winner for me, or $360 on the eval, and on cash too, which was absolutely fantastic. And then I also took oil session 1, which also got activated to the long. Again, you got 2 inside bars. I preach this all the time. These 2 inside bars is even stronger than 1. It's just this area of built up pressure, and it gets released. Obviously, it got released here to the long. 29 ticks, $290. Believe I was up actually 600. I think I was up 610 or maybe 600 even for the morning. Oil session 2 was also a winner. This went to the long, 21 ticks. I mean, just there alone, you've got $810 worth of profit if you're just trading 1 E-mini. So again, simple strategy, not the sexiest thing in the world, but effective, definitely effective. As I mentioned, nothing on the Rob reversal here today. Actually, price action was, I don't know, it's kind of whippy and rangy majority of the day here. I also did take a really nice trade on the setup that I gave you guys early this morning. Put this in the video in the first part if you want, rewind it. I had mapped out a 15-minute level at this 19,027. This is on the NASDAQ. And I was a little annoyed because price action came down and almost tapped into my order. I had a resting buy order down here. It did not tap in. Price action went without me. And I was a little bummed on that one. But hey, patience paid off, because this trade, I kept my buy order in, and right at about, what time was that? About 1:25, I posted it on Discord. Let's see. So it would have hit right here. This is at 1:05. Yep. So this is where we get tapped in. We got a nice 5-minute level underneath us that we can use as a stop loss. Obviously, you place your stop a little bit below that, and took this for $300 in profit on this NQ trade. So that honestly was just a really, really nice setup that I was waiting for, and waited patiently for it, and it rewarded me very nicely. On the ES, let's take a look here. Obviously, had updated some of my levels here throughout the day. Had another resting order here to go long, and price action did not tap. So not like the NQ where it did tap me in, this one did not. I actually had a resting order on the ES and the NQ. Once my NQ trade hit, canceled this order out, 1 trade per day. That's kind of been my rule. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's just one. And I could bump that up to 2 trades per day. But I want to get really comfortable. It's the one thing with trading. Be disciplined and have a game plan and stick to that game plan, because especially on this type of trading, it's very easy to jump off the rails really quickly, and you start to revenge trade and overtrade, and everything else goes to shit. So this count currently stands at 52,368. So need about another $630 to fund this one. The eval on the oil and gold strategy is doing fantastic. Cash is doing really well. So overall, super happy day. If you haven't, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and leave me a comment below. Let me know how you did trading today. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to get my levels each morning, just kind of join a community of, you know, same-minded traders with a goal of trying to simplify trading and just bounce ideas off around. It's a great community. So if you want to join, Discord's below. It's all free. And with that, I know tomorrow I have an early meeting at 10 a.m., so I might shorten my trading time. So I might just be taking oil session 1 and gold, and then we'll see what setups we have. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. Happy trading.